Now let's break that down, because what we're hearing isn't just a concern about crime. It's something deeper, more troubling, and yes, more hypocritical. First, let's state the facts. Yes, South Africa has a serious problem with violent crime. Yes, farmers, black and white, have been victims. And yes, some politicians and fringe voices have made inflammatory, even dangerous statements. But here's what Trump isn't telling you. Most of the victims of violent crime in South Africa are Black South Africans. And the government's land reform policy is aimed at undoing the legacy of apartheid, not promoting violence. But Trump ignores all of that. Instead, he narrows in on the image of a white farmer under threat. Why? Because in his world, whether he says it out loud or not, white pain matters more. This is the same Trump who told Black NFL players to shut up and play when they knelt for Black lives. The same Trump who called African countries shitholes. The same Trump who stayed silent when Black communities were crying out about George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and generations of racial violence. Where was the global outrage for the millions of Black Africans killed during the Congo Free State's rubber trade under Leopold? Or the genocide in Namibia under German colonial rule? Or the slave trade that ripped families apart for centuries? Where were the clips, the articles, the documentaries, the international condemnations? Apparently, that history didn't spark the same urgency, no. But now, when white farmers are victims, suddenly it's a tremendous issue. That's the hypocrisy. It's not that any life matters more than another. It's that Trump is selectively outraged, and dangerously so. If he had stood there and said, South Africa has a crime problem, people of all races are dying, what's going on? And how can we help stop the violence? That would have been leadership. But instead, he says, they're killing white farmers and nothing is happening. It's a false narrative, and it's loaded with the dangerous implication that white lives are under attack by Black people, and the world should act. Now, that's not just misleading, that's the kind of rhetoric that fuels racial resentment and even violence.